for outdoor space. How about movement and color, a holographic image, a starburst effect? It's a two-pack of what you're seeing on your screen right here. That's the Cardinal for $19.95. This is kind of the easiest thing to do. Maybe you're hanging this on a hook underneath an overhang. It could be back in your own private space or out in the front yard, a tree, a shepherd's hook. Maybe you need to add a little color to your garden. So this is what we have today. We have the Cardinal, the rose, or the dragonfly. So take a close look. Dragonfly is the most limited at $20. At $19.95, you are getting two of these from Plow Hearth, the holographic illusion spinner. Yvette Lopez is joining us here today.
Good morning.
Hi, Yvette.
You look like spring.
I'm ready. Yvette, if you can't tell, I am ready to get out there and enjoy the spring again. I love that you did bring your own breeze.
Well, since we're inside, you know, but I will tell you, this is all you need. Is just a tiny breeze, and watch these beautiful designs just come to life. So I'm gonna hold this one up right in front of me so you can see, because this is exclusive from Plow Hearth. And this is their holographic design. As you can see me moving this back and forth, this rose is just blooming before your eyes. And what is so special about this is all it takes is that little bit of breeze. And I also want you to notice it looks like there's actual light emitting from here. Now that's because of the craftsmanship as far as the painting. So this is painting in a way where it's a high gloss metallic, and it's like it's dark in the inside and then it gets light, and that's why they're called illusion spinners. But these are some of the most popular items from Plow Hearth, and I'll tell you, you know that we have large spinners that you need a big yard for, but the reason why these are so popular is because these can go just about anywhere. So maybe you are in a high-rise with a little balcony, and all you want is a little bit of movement, a little bit of color. You can put these right on a shepherd's hook. You can hang these from an awning. You can hang these from a branch. And they come to you just the way that you see them. You're gonna get that hook as well. Yeah. And all they need is that little bit of breeze. But you know what I love about them is that they look beautiful in the sun, in the rain, in the snow. And because that paint is powder coated and they're made for outside, when it does rain, when it does, the sun beats down on them, they are gonna look this vibrant. They're not gonna chip, they're not gonna rust, and that beautiful color is not gonna fade at all.
See, if you look at your screen, you see that kind of mesmerizing, what I call it's like a starburst effect. It's almost like you're watching fireworks in the sky. There is movement to it. There is color. There is that design in the middle. Looks like the rose is blooming. Looks like the dragonfly is flying. And that cardinal, and we know how much we love our cardinals. That's the difference here. It's not just something that you're hanging that might just little chime in the wind, have a little bit of color. You're getting so much out of these, and you're getting a two-pack for $19.95. At this price, think about it for a second. Maybe you're gonna get the dragonflies and the cardinals. The dragonflies will go in the back, the cardinals in the front. At $19.95, maybe you can pick up multiples. Remember, you're getting two. It is a two-pack, but maybe you want more than that to place all the way around. I'm just gonna keep spinning these because we are indoors. We got no breeze indoors today. But I want you to see the effect you're getting for $19.95. And Yvette, isn't it great to have such immediate impact in your outdoor space? You just hang it up and all of a sudden immediate. All you have to do really is like kind of bend it open a little bit,
That's it. In fact, let me show you, because I want you to see how it's gonna come home to you, okay? It's gonna be packaged very carefully. And I do want you to know, this is laser cut metal, high quality. There's no plastic here except in their holographic design. But see how thin that is? It's gonna come to you just like this. The only thing you do is you put your fingers on either side and you just fan it open, just a little. You see how I just fanned it open? And then you hang it. That is all you have to do. And you know, I want to tell you, the reason why this is a two-pack, I invite you to look at the customer reviews, is because we used to sell them singularly. And all of the customers were like, these are so beautiful. I wanted to get one for my mother, my sister, my best friend. So we wanted to make it even more affordable. And so we said, well, let's go ahead and make it a 2-pack. And you know, when it comes to Plow Hearth, their decor, and you know this, Ty, it is like something you're gonna find in a high-end art show out in an art festival. And you know, maybe you take a look at that price and you're like, oh, I really love that, but I don't know if I want to spend that much.
Sure.
Here, HSN does their magic. Look at this price for a 2-pack. And I love that we're offering it right now, because this is such a wonderful time of year to get a couple of these multiple home for gifts. Because let me tell you, I already know I am giving this to my sister-in-law who hosts Easter. Instead of bringing her a flower or candy, I'm gonna give her the cardinal. Idea. Because that really means something to her. The cardinal represents to her her father that has passed. And with a design like this, you can really be very intentional about your gift, because I know right off the top of my head, I know a girlfriend that absolutely loves dragonflies. Again, the cardinal, and then that rose. That is going to my mother for Mother's Day.
There it is right here. We're getting a great shot of it. You just see it blooming right here. Even a little bit of breeze.
That's all you need.
I'm just turning it a little bit underneath here because we're indoors, but a little bit of breeze and you can see that holographic image. When I had mine out in my front yard on the tree, and I would get neighbors who were out walking their dogs who normally didn't come past my house, who would come by because they saw it. And they were like, what is that sparkling? What does that look? And they'd come walk down and they would watch it spin. I would watch it from outside my window, kind of sitting in my office area, and I'd look, and I found myself just watching it here. Let me spin one of these for you. It is this one right here. And look at what you're getting so much out of this. Again, color, movement, a little bit of whimsy, that mesmerizing look, that starburst effect. $19.95. And as Yvette said, and I want to make sure and say this, they are built to last. They are designed to withstand the weather.
Absolutely. So you can, you know, put it inside if you want, but let me tell you, outside, because I've had these, and you'll find these different places, just hang them all around your yard, and they're light. They come to you just like this. You can move them all around as your lawn and garden evolves. But you know, you said it at the beginning. Yeah. So when you have decor, this is like the jewelry for your yard. You know? And you might not have, where you live right now, you might not have any flowers yet. This is gonna give you color instantly. You don't have to water it. You don't have to worry about anything. It's gonna be right there. It's different. It's gonna be eye-catching. It's gonna be gorgeous. And I do the same thing you do, Ty. I place it somewhere where I can see it just by looking out the window. Yes. And you can't help but just stop, glance at it for a little bit. I actually have a bird feeder which comes out and it has 2 sides. So I hang a bird feeder on one side, and then I hang the cardinal on the other side. And then cardinals come up to my bird feeder and they sit, and I actually think they watch themselves on the spinner.
And they're saying,
I do. It's so beautiful. And again, I want you to think about what's coming up. Let's think about Easter. Let's think about Mother's Day. If your mother doesn't live close by, we will ship this right to you. Teacher appreciation, the end of the year is coming up. How wonderful, what a gift to be able to give to a teacher.
It is a really nice gift.
And it reads so much more expensive than what you're...
I mean, these right now here at HSN come down to about 10 bucks each. They look far more expensive than that. So 3 options here. Yvette, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Everyone have a wonderful day.
You guys are gonna love these when you place them out in your yard, wake up every morning and take a look. Your neighbors are gonna love them too.